Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of Mine Mogul. Guys, I still don't know what this machine does, other than appraises the items that go through it. I think that's basically what it's wanting to do, but I don't, it says resource, weight, value. It gives like a reading, so I don't know if eventually we'll need this for something. I just don't know what we would need it for right now, that's all. I went ahead and hooked up this one back here, this copper one. So we do have copper going on just so that I could get stuff going. So this one does copper and coal. You can see here that it does mainly coal, but it does get some copper out. Not as much as I'd like, but it does work. So the copper goes this way, goes into here, dumps it into there. So we have copper and iron working for us right now. Next thing they want us to do, I feel like the sound got... I feel like the sound changed. Let's see. Music's in volume. Let's turn the volume down just a hair bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. So next thing I want to do is continue on. It says we got some research tickets available. It says gem collector in progress. We need 2 more of these gems, and this will polish our gems. And then it says scavenger hunt. Deposit copper ore. This is available. And then deposit gold ore. And then deposit broken drill bit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Activate that quest. Alright, so that way we can continue doing our copper. So the copper is going to go ahead and go in there. Wait, that one's copper ore, not ingots, right? Are we not... Let's see if we get credit for that. I think this is... They don't just want copper ingots, they want the ore. Let's just see real quick. We need more copper. Here, let's go. Let me go dig some copper. I think what they really want is just copper. Here, we'll go back here. There's some copper back here. I actually have a new miner already set up. It's over here in the corner. But there's some copper here. All right, and then let's do this one too. Alright, and then let's get this and suck all that up. And then that. And we'll take this back home. Yeah, I think what they want is the copper. They don't want that. They don't want that lamp. That's for sure. So we'll grab this lamp. We'll put that right there. Yeah, I think what they're wanting is... what they're wanting is just copper, because this is making ingots. It's not saying it wants ingots, it wants ore. So let's see what happens when these copper pieces come in here. If that's the case, we'll get rid of this. We'll just set this aside. And let's see what happens here. Does it count as 1? No, it does not. Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, here, let me do this. Go back here. Let's go turn this off. Turn off. Alright. And then we don't need... here, let's turn this off. Or can you not turn this off? Or I guess you can't turn that off. Okay, that's cool. Let's get rid of this. Actually, it wants gold ore and copper ore. Gold ore and copper ore. Let me look at something. Where is gold? Let's go explore a minute. What's down this way? So there's gold ore here. Alright, so this is gold ore here. So I tell you what we'll do, since they want gold ore and copper ore, we have plenty of money. Let's go back over here. Let's go in here and we'll buy, I don't need buildings, I need machines. I need a auto miner. Purchase. Let's grab that. We'll have to run the track up this way. It's going to be kind of tricky. Yep. And then put this. Is that the only one? It can only go there. Okay, so that's coal ore, but 40% gold ore. That's not very much at all. All right. Let's see if there's another. They got 2 locations up here, but these are all coal. See, that's coal, iron, iron. that's possible. Iron. Is there any gold down here? I mean, this would be a really long way to get gold. Here, let's put this away. Let's go ahead and fire this thing off. Alright, let's see what's back here. This is copper. Oh, there's a broken drill bit that we need. And some diamonds. And then this is all copper. Yeah, so this is all copper back here. I don't see, if we grab this, that's iron, 90% copper, 92% copper. Okay, so we gotta find some gold here. Let's just remember that that piece is there. And I haven't went down here. This is kind of dark down here, isn't it? I'm sorry if it's like really dark. There's some gold back there or something, yeah, or that. There's gold there. What was up here? So this is where we were, right? This is the one that's... Okay, so there's another gold here. That's 93% gold right there. What is this one? Coal, coal, coal. Okay, let's get this gold one here. Not that one. The frick was that? This one here. All right, so here, let's turn this off real quick, though. Turn off. All right, so we got to get that machine basically up there, I think, unless we can get a better path home. Which goes this way, and then this way, and then this comes back this way into our room. Or we just bring it up over this, bring it out and up over this. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. What is over here? That goes into that area. I already blew this up, and that one was that. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Let's go ahead and grab this back. F, take. And then if we put this one over here, what was this? So that's where we were, but what is this over here? So this was gold 41%. And this over here is gold 93. Is this all gold back here? This is all gold back here. That's coal. Okay. So this would be a really good area for gold, and we could just run it into here and then around this corner and then straight into here. That's a lot of pipes, but it's a little bit more flat. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. So we're going to put that there. All right, and then we'll go ahead and let's see how we're going to do this. Here, turn it off. Turn off. There we go. It only needs 8 gold ore, though. So we can, you know what? We don't even have to do this. I don't even know what frick I'm doing. All right, so let's just do this. All right, we just need 8 gold ore. All right, so there's that. All right, that's not gold ore. Well, it is, but let's grab this. All right, and then we'll take this back. Oh, God, I swear to God. I have it on everything mode. Let's do this. Throw this back in here. Throw this. Grab that. Just throw that up there. For now. Grab all this. There we go. Alright. So we need all this gold ore. And we're just going to throw this... Throw this on this one because that's all it wants is gold ore. Alright, I'm trying. Let this go through and then we'll grab that gold piece right there. Alright, and then we just need copper, which there's a crap ton of copper right around the corner here. Or around this corner here. We'll just do it this way, and then I don't have to worry about anything. Oh, actually, this is the gold. All right, so let's go ahead and break the gold. So we need just that much more gold. Okay, let's do that. Let's take this back. Put that on this rack here. Perfect. And then we just need copper ore. And there's copper ore over here. So we don't have a lamp here. I did have a lamp here, but it's gone. All right, there was copper ore here. And all over here. Okay, so how many copper ores do we need? We need 12, all right? So let's just start mining. All right, and then that's not copper up there. So let's get this. There's some copper, there's some copper. We'll drop that right there. Grab this copper. Grab that copper. Put that with that copper. All right, we're doing pretty good now. All right, let's do this. Grab all that. Take this back. All right, we'll just put this on this rack. So that's going to give us some more copper. See how much that is. Boink, 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 boink. All right, we need 3 more. All right, 3 more. Let's grab this. Okay, grab that. Take this with me. Put this in here. I got light. Nice. Where was that dead end that we saw? It's down here somewhere that had that little drill bit piece. There's some gold. Alright, we should get to find that little drill bit piece. It was at the end of a dead end, wasn't it? Is it over here? Nope. Alright, that should give us the drill bit piece. Yes, okay, and then we just need 2 more copper. So, is this thing even, it's not even working anymore. Alright, let me grab 2 more copper. I just gotta find 2 more copper. Alright, there is, that's the machine that we put down. And there's a copper up here. Cool. All right, so now we have everything. All right, there's 2. All right, that's awesome. All right, so you're probably wondering, like, how do you know your way around? I don't. I'm just winging it. You can kind of hear the machines off in the distance. Oh, yeah, I went the wrong way. It's back this way. And then it's this way. It's through here to the left. And then it's right here. Alright, so there's the last 2 copper. So that will give us 2 research tokens. And there we go. We got 2 more research tokens, so let's open this. So we need this still. We need to get some more of those. And this is a coal crusher. Deposit crushed coal. So now they want us to crush the coal. They want 1,200 crushed coal. Go ahead and activate that. So since this one is mainly a coal one, we're going to take the coal piece out of this. All right, put that here. And, let's see, we don't need the furnace. So let's go ahead and take this. Take that. And we will just go like this. Boom, and then it's not making it yet. Hold on, I gotta go buy some stuff. Conveyors, short conveyors, bam. Grab that. We'll just put this like this. And that should be crushing all the coal. I didn't turn it on. Hold on. There we go. And then if we wanted to, I could go ahead and... That's going to take 1,200. We don't need any more of the iron smelted right now, so I could go ahead and get rid of this. Let's see, that would just be crushed. We could just drop that. Oh, I got this going the wrong way. Crap. Take. There we go. There we go. Nice. Alright, so yeah, we gotta turn this one into a coal. If I crush this, I could just have this turn. I could go have it here. Let's turn this one off real quick. Actually, you know what? We have two of these, don't we? This could get crushed. Those are both getting crushed. I need this. I need this out of there. Nice. And this is going to spit out of here. And then let's go ahead and get rid of this. Take. And then we will just do this. And then I need... This is going to be kind of messy here in a minute. I need 2 more of those and 1 of these. Alright, let's grab that. Alright, and then we'll go like this. And then we'll go like this. There we go. And then I can go like this. Put that all on there. And that's doing its thing. Okay, so we just need 1 more diamond gem. Let's go grab a diamond gem real quick and we'll get this other one done. Then we'll do the rolling machines here in a second. So there was a diamond back here on one of these hallways, if I remember. We haven't blown this up. Let's go ahead and blow this up. Holy crap. Is that a diamond? Oh, it was a diamond. All right, cool. So we just found a diamond. All right, that's the machine I just put down. All right, so let's take this diamond back. I lost it. Where the frick did it go? Oh, there it is. Is this a diamond or is it an emerald? It's green. Yeah, it looks like an emerald. Let's see if this counts. Purchase the polishing machine from the computer shop. Alright, we'll do that. See if this diamond counts. Oh, we got it while we were gone. Crap. I didn't even see that. Alright, well, now it's done. Alright, cool. We just did that. Alright, so what do they want us to do now? Let's see here. They want us to do a polishing machine. Alright, let's go ahead and purchase that. And they want us to do a rolling machine. Rolls ingots into plates. Alright, so we'll do that. Alright, so what we're going to have to do now... They want 20 iron plates. Alright, so... Let's go ahead... Let's think about this. We don't need this gold one back here yet. So let's go grab this gold one that we had. that we were going to use, but we're not going to use now. Where did we put that thing? It's over here, right? Somewhere over here. Yeah, right here. So let's go ahead and take this. Let's take that back. And let's find a really, really good rich iron. All right, and then that one is not. But I think these over here were. So that is the wrong machine. That's 92% iron. Okay, so we'll do iron into a furnace, into a smelter, and then we'll roll the plates, and then we'll dump the plates onto this roller right here, okay? That's 94% iron. That one's 92%. This one is 94% coal. That one is 50%. Okay, this is the best iron. All right, that's our best iron right there. So yeah, so we got to get a, this is a furnace here. And then from the, okay, we got to do a lot of things here. Okay, let's get this, let's do this, let's do this properly. All right, we're going to need that. We got the blast furnace. We're going to need the ore crusher. Crushes ore into smaller, pure pieces. Crushed ore smelt into ingots more efficiently. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to need chutes. Conveyors. We're going to need this one, and then let's do a couple of these. And I know we're going to need 4 of these at least. Let's just grab all this crap. Alright, and we'll go back over here and see how this works. It'd be nice if we could keep... Oh, let's turn this off. Turn off. Okay, and then we can just dig this up. And, yeah, we'll just put it on here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Put that over here. Whoop. Yeah, it doesn't matter right now. So let's bring this out to this. And then can I go straight up? Is that tall enough to get it into the crusher? It is. Nice. All right, so we want the crusher to go like that. And then we immediately want this to go up into this. So I need another raised one. Into this one. All right. So that's going to come out and go into there. That's going to go into there. This is going to be... this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work because I don't have a filter here. So we need a filter. Crap. So grab a filter. Otherwise we're going to get slag. So I need an ore, not an ore analyzer. Conveyors. Yeah, we need this right here. There we go. We'll take this one. And then can I put this directly against this? And rotate it that way. And then I don't want, did this have, this is just iron and gems, so I don't want the gems to come out of it. So I need to go and get a gem to process. But this should work. And then once we get this, then we need this, what is this machine? Polish machine? No, we need the rolling machine. This is the rolling machine. Man, oh man, that's going to be tough. It's going to have to go here. And we don't have T intersections, do we? Do we have a T? I don't believe we do. A T conveyor belt? Let's see. A T junction conveyor. We don't have that yet. Crap. We don't have that yet. Is it something that I can unlock? No. Wait, what is this? Polished gold ingots. Rod extender. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Okay. Let's think about this. So this isn't necessarily going to work. I need this to... we need to pick this one up. Oops, not that button. This button. Take. Let's put one of these here. If it'll let us. Here. Put that right here. It really doesn't want me to do this. There we go. And then put the next one here. It's going to make us off, though, is the only problem. It's going to be off by 1. We'll have to curve it back in. That's fine, though. Alright, and then, let's take this. Whoops. Take. And put that... Crap, we can't put it there because of this. Okay. Well. Right, can I put the rolling machine here? Nope, because of this rock here. It's becoming a pain in the butt, guys. It's becoming a pain in the butt. However... certainly could go that way with it, though. I certainly could. Oh, I need that. I need that. Thank you. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. Alright. We might have... It's the only copper one we have, but that's really not even copper. It's coal. This one's iron. Right? What is this one? Iron, 54%. So technically we could have these two working together. Technically we could. So if I took this, T, no, F, take, F, take. If we did this, and then put this here, but rotated this that way. Alright, and then we went up this ramp. And up this ramp. Into this foundry. It's not going to sit there. Where can it sit? That's all I want to see. Where can it sit? Can it sit here? No. Can it curve back in on itself? Yes. It can curve back on itself. So we would just need a curve. There. There. And can I move this back 1? I keep pressing F. Yes. gonna dump in there. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. So from here, we could put the rolling machine. Nope. So from... the rolling machine there. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, let's go get it. Let's go get a bendy piece. Bendy. A bunch of straights. And probably another bendy. Probably one of these. Okay. Right. Do a curve. So that's going to make our rolled ones, right? And then we just need a straight. Straight and a curve, and then a straight, and then a drop off, because that all goes into there. So this should all work if I turn this all on, except we're gonna need this one. See, yeah, this is going to be tricky because I got to get all the leftovers. I got to get all the leftovers. So I'm going to need some straights, a bunch of curvies, maybe some slopes, and a drop-off. Let's just purchase all that. It's good to just have a bunch of crap. Alright, so we know that this is going to curve. Just don't know where to, though. There. And if I could, I would like to get it to drop over onto that belt. There. So if I went like this. Can I get this there? And can I go up? I can. Can I go like this? Can. Alright, cool. And then can I curve this? Can. Nice. And then go straight. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just go like that. And that'll just drop it right down on top of that. And that's exactly where we want the diamonds to go. Okay, cool. Alright, I think it's all working. Let's turn it on. See how this works. Alright, so that doesn't work because it's hitting the edge of the basket. Okay, turn off. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Doesn't work. So just put this over here. So that literally drops down. That doesn't help us at all, does it? It doesn't help us at all. I can't flip this, can I? Q mirror. Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted right there. Okay, well, this still might work. This. Alright, and then I don't want we lost our diamond that was in there. So we gotta put that diamond back. Okay. And then we gotta get this up into this. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that that's gonna work. Let's see. Let's just here, let's do one. If I pick one of these up, oh, it does work. Let's turn this on. Crap, keep pressing the wrong button. Turn on. Okay, comes our first iron ingot. Comes our first roll. And it's going to go around here. Now, we could get better conveyors for this. We have the rolling conveyors. That's pretty cool. There goes the first bar. Iron plate number 1. Cool. All right, so we did it. All right, so next, I don't know how we're going to do this. So really what we need is, this is diamonds, and this doesn't do any coal, right? So this is diamonds. So this is diamonds here. This is diamonds. I almost need to have a filter here that filters out the diamonds over to here, and then it dumps the roller. So this would be the press for the diamonds, right? So this would be like this, and then we would just have one of these here. And I don't know if this is going to work. So this is, that's dropping all the diamonds onto this track here. I almost need this to come out and come out with one more so that we can have that here. Although this one's doing diamonds too, so the diamonds are here. So what we could do is put the diamond thing here, have the diamonds come out and circle into that one. Yep. So that's where we need another splitter. Alright, let's do that. And we'll do, how many do they want? 10 of each? Alright, that's fine. We'll do a sorter. Right. And then we're going to need 2 of these, and then let's get a couple more straights. Alright, let's grab all that crap. It's going to be tricky, but I think we can do it. So my thought is that we'll have Q this way, that way. Actually, let's put it here. Let's take this back. Q, there we go. And then we'll do a straight here. We actually want that to go that way. There we go. And then we want this to be here. Here. And then this is where we want the splitter. Alright, so I'm going to take this. Put that there. That's fine. Put that here. Alright, and then we just need to watch for a diamond. Or I could go get them. I could go get one. I could go get a diamond or an emerald. Let's see, let's go. There's some diamonds right there. some diamonds here. All right, let's grab this. Let's take these with us. All right, I need to take these over here. Jesus Christ. I just need to do 2, and then resources not in filter. That crap there. And then we lost one of our diamonds, so I'm seeing if I could find it. I don't see it. I've never seen an emerald. Other than the shiny emeralds that we've found, I've never seen an emerald. Yeah, ever. Okay. Let's go in here. Let's see if there are some emeralds that might just be like laying around, or might be in a mine. Oh, there's an emerald right there. That's perfect. Is it this way? I always get turned. I get turned around when I come. Crap. When I come this way. It's up this way. I gotta put this in here. Alright, so now they want iron plates, iron ingots. Alright, so we could actually put this back to where it was. Oh, this is copper, though. Crap. Let's see, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Diamond gems. Alright, so we're actually doing the polished diamond gems. So we need to turn this one back on. This one's the iron one, right? Yeah, that's the iron one. And we need to take the... Let's see, let's take... We need to put the coal, so that's where the coal's coming from. We need to take this, put that back in here. This is all iron going into this. Alright, and then we can put this ramp. Let's get rid of this. And this. And this. And we can put this back on this. And that. So that's going to start making us the ingots again. So we have plates and ingots going on at the same time. Boom. Awesome. Alright, let's go see if we can find... Nice. Oh, there's my diamond right there. Alright, what happens when you put this on here? Buffs it out. Polished gem. Nice, okay. So it's going to take us a minute to get that quest done. It really is, because I don't have a lot of gems. We just don't have a lot of them. They're not like something that's like, you know, it's not like something that we can just go and find. But they probably are around here. So let's do one more thing. Deposit crushed coal. It's doing that too. We're still doing depositing crushed coal. Actually, we need to go this way. No, we don't. We need to go back this way. Oh, there's some diamonds. And then through this way, and then up through this way. And back this way. We need to put lights in here. Alright, we're still doing crushed coal, right? Yeah, we're still doing crushed coal on this one. Crushed coal and copper, basically. I'm going to buy something real quick. Let's go in here and let's buy machines. Let's see, another auto miner. Okay, let's buy this. I want to see which deposit, if possible. This one just does diamond gems. Okay, so that's just diamond. And that one's just diamond. Okay, cool. So that's good because that's all we have. The only ones that we're doing emeralds is that one. However, I would like to get one that's coming in from over here. I think the gold... let me do something real quick. Let's buy 2 things. Let's buy tools. I want to buy not a lantern. Machines. Building these lampposts. Let's buy actually 3 of these. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Alright, and then let's go to lampposts. Alright, put a lamppost here, here. Just lights it up so I can see where the frick we're going. And then put one there. So that gets us back here. And I just want to see what the rate is back here. So emeralds are 2.4% back here. Just off of that one. And 2% off of that one. But this is also copper. It's also copper. So that's a straight shot all the way down this hallway. I would have to... Can I tear... Hopefully I can tear that rock out. All the way into here. And then if we wanted to, we could get copper to go through this thing as well, right? For copper plates. Not that we need them right now, but that would be where we would put it. Yeah, but what I really want is the emeralds. So that, let me go ahead and see if I can break this down. I can. Break all this stuff out of the way. Alright, that's all good. We haven't went down there. Oh yeah, we have. I know what's down there. It's copper. Alright, is there anything in that? I don't see anything. And then that would put us directly here, and that's 2.4% emeralds. Alright, let's turn this off. So that's going to take a lot of money to do this, but I think we can do it. Let's go like this. And then like that. And we're just going to follow the yeah, we're just going to follow the tram line here. All right, there we go. Pick all this up. I really don't care what it is. I think we can just throw all this on here. I think that's safe. So that's all going on there. Alright, so I need to go and buy a ton of tracks. We have $8,000, so it's not going to be an issue. Conveyors. So these are roller straight conveyors, a faster flat conveyor, great at moving plates, and then, but I don't have the turns. So all I have is these. We don't have turning ones yet. I don't even know if that's a thing. Roller routing, straight merge conveyor. So this might be faster to get them down the hallway. I'm not really worried about that right now. So let's just order like 20 of these, and then just a couple of these, I guess. All right, let's do that. we getting any more polished gems? No, we haven't. See, that's just, we just don't have, let's just don't produce a lot of gems in here. At all. So let's run down here. Yeah, so we're gonna have a long way to go. A turn. Alright, so we still need like a ton more. Alright, that's cool. I can't really run through this, though. It's kind of hard. So that's going to do that. This is going to bring everything solid back to us, right? So we'll bring all the copper back to us. God. Navigating this is a pain in the butt. It's going to bring everything here. I just want to see how we're going to do this. What I can do is I can break off the... We can break off the gems and just dump the gems here because that's going to get put in this gems row there. But the ingots can go into here and we can make rolled copper ingots. Not that we need them yet, but we're going to. I figure might as well go ahead and we can at least make money off of them, right? Alright, let's keep buying like a crap ton of these. 20 more. Let's just get like 25 more. And then I'm going to need a sorter. And then we're going to need, I think that's all we need. Let's do that. And then we're actually going to need both of these. We're actually going to need this too, a crusher and a blast furnace. Yep. And then we might as well get the chutes, or not the chutes. What are these hoppers? Funnels resources down the slope. A straight chute, press Q to switch to see through the version. So these are if we want to go up above something. Okay, that's cool. I need some more of these. Alright, there's that, that, and that. Because I'm going to have to burn the stuff in order to get it. Unless we just dropped it into this one, we could come in, drop all of it into there, and it could just process. No, I can't because that's got its own burner. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't do that. Alright, let's go down here and just continue this straight shot thing. Like this. Alright, where are we at? Oh, we still got a long freaking ways to go. And we're out. Good God. Have we got any more gems? Oh, we did. We got a diamond. We got one diamond one. How about that? We got one. We're almost done with the crushed coal too. All right. Let's get like 20 more of these. I didn't see where you could just buy those in bulk. All right. Let's grab this. That goes there. Here, 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 here. Alright, now that we're out... Oh, crap. That thing's there. Oh, God. Are you freaking kidding me? And I bet I can't go through this. Oh, I can. Okay. Alright, well, that's good to know. Because I don't know if I want to use this one or not. F, take, F, take... what I want to do is F take... Actually, I need to split this here. Yep, and that's going to be the diamonds. Need to go that way, and the gems. Actually, it's only the emeralds because I don't... There's no other... that one doesn't produce diamonds. And then we're going to go immediately straight up into the crusher. The crusher can't sit here, it has to sit here. Alright, so that's the crusher. And then I'm gonna have to go immediately up, turn, Turn again. And then up. And that's going to go into the furnace. And then I gotta go... Jesus Christ. I gotta go... Turn. 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 This. That. Yes. Yes. And then from here, I'm gonna go like this, and then I need one of those little boot chutes. Or whatever they're called. Alright. Just need one of these. Bam. Did I just see an emerald? Oh, God, I thought I saw an emerald. I see the little green lights, and I think that's an emerald. Yeah, so we just need that. Alright. Does this one have an emerald in it? No. Does this one have an emerald in it? No, it's just diamonds. Okay, so that's just diamonds. This one only produces... This one does produce emeralds. Alright, that's fine. This is actually probably going to screw us up because I don't have emeralds in this, and I need emeralds in that. So the only way we're going to probably get emeralds if I don't find another one is over there. Unless we run down here and find one that's just like hanging out on the floor somewhere. Which would be excellent if we could. Like really nice if we actually could find another emerald. Just laying around. Yeah, I don't see any emeralds. Just laying around. Unless there's one in here. There's a bunch of diamonds in here. That's kind of cool. Don't need diamonds though. There's an emerald. Yes. Let's drop that. Can we... Right, I need that. Sweet. This way. This way. This way. This way. Yep, alright. I know where I'm at now. Come with me. I need this emerald in this chute. There we go. Alright, let's go turn this on. Kinds of stuff. Oh, there's diamonds up there. Look at that. Diamonds up there. It'd just be nice if these things were a little bit quicker, you know? But I think what I saw was that there was. We're almost good with the iron ingots. And we're not going to get those diamond gems unless I go and mine them myself. Rod extruder. What does the rod extruder give us? Rod extruder. Not a lot of ore, is it? I just can't figure out what those noises are when they break like that. Alright, there's that. Let's go see what the rod extruder is. And then we're almost... Probably call it a day after this. The rod extruder extrudes ingots into rods. Oh, not that. I want the rapid auto mining drill bit. Standard drill bit for rapid auto miners. A faster viable rate auto miner that requires the drill bit, which breaks after some time, cannot produce gems. Oh, that sucks. So we can't get gems out of that. Alright, well, that's cool. Alright, well, the copper should be coming in. The copper is coming in. And it's going to be doing this. It's too bad we don't have, like, a storage. Where we, like, store these things. What happened? Why can't you go around the corner? You get pushed. What's the deal here? There you go. Just needed a push. Look at that. Nice. Nice. So we just need, 7 more iron ingots. So I'll let that go through, and then I'll go ahead and I'll just go ahead and go grab those diamonds that were in that cave, I guess. I think they were down here. Yeah, they were somewhere like, they were at the end of one of these caves. Yeah, there might be some here. I don't know, we'll get here. There's 3 right there, so we'll just use these for that quest. There's 3 diamonds. We'll just submit these. Yeah, we'll just submit these. It doesn't want them shiny. So we'll just deposit them ourselves. Like this. Dink. There's the gems, and then we're 1 away from... There we go. So we got some more research points to use. I haven't been using these. We have 6 of them. So we have conveyor blocker. This is rapid auto mining. Rapid auto miner. Rapid auto miner drill bit. Yeah, I'll go ahead and unlock that. Unlock that research. Basic cannon conveyor. So this is going to shoot stuff across the room. And then this is going to maybe catch it. I don't know. A conveyor blocker. I don't really know what that does, but we might as well unlock that. And then this gives us a routing conveyor. And a T-junction. I really want the T-junction. We still have 1 point left. Might as well get basic scaffolding. Okay. So that's all done. Alright, cool. So this is just... We're just piling in the money now. Alright, so if we go over here, now we have rod extruder. Extrudes ingots into rods. I don't know why we need that. Chutes and conveyors. We have all of these. T-junction conveyor. That's what we needed. I need that. Press Q to switch between... Okay, so the T-junction conveyor we could use like right here. T-junction, yeah. Just go like this, and these would pass through. Although these work fine. And this works fine like this. Yeah, that works all great. That works really well. How come I didn't see the... It said that we unlocked the machines, right? The tools? Oh, right here, rapid auto miner. A fast variable rate auto miner cannot produce gems. I guess it's okay if you don't need, like some of these don't really produce a lot of gems. You know, like this one's got like a really low rate, like 0.2%. So this one really wouldn't matter. This one just does iron ore. And then this one here, this is like 0.2%. It's mostly coal. And very little copper, but this one's super slow. So that one would be a good one to do that with. We could try it on that one, just to see how how it does. I still haven't gotten any emeralds. Like, I don't... You would think if it's 2%, like out of the 100 ones we've gotten so far, it would shoot out an emerald. Like right there. Okay, let's grab that. Let's grab this ourselves. It's really hard to navigate. There we go. Alright, I want to see if it works first. Because if it doesn't, we're screwed. Alright, I can't get the frick out. Oh, it did. Nice. Okay. Boom. This will be our first polished emerald. Alright, here we go. Our first polished emerald. Wasn't that much money. It really wasn't. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this and this. Alright, curious to see. Boom and boom. Take. And take. Alright. Let's go over here. Let's turn this off. Let's take. And then we're gonna need this. Oh, we're gonna need another one of these. And then we're going to need to put this in there, right? It needs one of these. But it's quite fast. But yeah, you see it marked out the diamond gems. It's kind of cool. I'm going to go over here real quick. Go to tools. No, buildings. Lamps. Purchase. Lamppost over here. It's kind of dark. Put one over here too. Just light everything up. There we go. Screenshot. So that's doing its thing. This is just making crushed everything. Alright, what's our next challenge? Quest, rod extruder. Purchase a rod extruder from the computer. We did that. Alright, so deposit copper plates. Here, we got that one. So here's our copper. Now we're doing copper plates, and then we need gold plates. Alright. So what I could do is... So how would we do this? How would we do this? How would we do this? Copper comes into here. Or gold comes into here. And then I would have to have a... like a junction... Because I need one of these set up for gold, and you can't mix these two things together. You can't have like gold and copper because it will screw it up. But I need it to come through here, which has to come around like this. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. So we might have to reimagine how this is done. What sucks is everything has to come over here. Although there is a hole right there, isn't there? So we might be able to bring a chute through there. Where is that at? It's hard to get over there. Can I jump across there? Oh, heck yeah. Alright. Where does this go? That's gold. That's gold. Alright, so it's just a little hole. It doesn't really do anything. And then there's stuff up here, but it doesn't go anywhere either. Yeah, and that doesn't go down either. So this is just, that's the only one. Alright, so we'll have to reorganize this, but you guys know that eventually we'll figure it out. We just need, I think this section here needs to be all of the smelters. Like we just have a smelter and a smelter and a smelter. This all here, right here, is just a cluster F. I think all of this could fit right here in a straight line like we did, you know, when we talked about doing bus systems when we did the parcels simulator. I think that's what we're going to need. So we'll have like the copper and the gold coming from this direction. It'll get filtered out of this, and then we'll have another filter, and that filter will actually shoot the gold out on that side. And then we'll have one that goes, you know, gold and then copper, and then it gets rolled. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else, like, eventually, how far does this go? I don't know. Like, Mine Mogul locked. They want polished gold. See, we can't store anything. That's the problem, right? We can't store anything, so we just have to give them what they want. But we're not too far off, are we? Rod expert. We're gonna do rods, iron rods, plates, gold plates, and iron plates. So it looks like eventually what we're gonna have to do is, or we set up another, we set another one of these up, and we just bring, you know, a chute down, because I think if we go over here, quite sure. Let's just look at something real quick. We got scaffolding, right? Scaffolding. Conveyors, chutes, a hopper, right? Machines, scaffolding 2x2, scaffolding ramp. What does this look like? I didn't mean to buy two of those. So does this just put this up above this one? It does. So does that mean I can run one of these on top of this? No, I can't. So that's not what I thought that this was going to be. Here, I want that back. So that's not the scaffolding that I thought. Would you, like, if I put the scaffolding in here, just randomly anywhere, can I put a chute on this? You can. Okay, it just has to be up on this level. Can I put a straight shot on top of another? Oh my god. We just solved our issue. We just solved our issue. You can piggyback them. Alright. Well, that tells us everything we need to know. Take. And take. Alright, so we'll piggyback the gold, and when the gold gets to here... Yeah, that's gonna work perfectly. That's gonna change everything on here. That's gonna change everything in here. Now that I know that, I wonder how many of these you can stack on top of each other. Can you stack 3 on top of each other? Here, there's one. Oh my god. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Alright guys, that's all going to be for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is a really cool game, guys. It really is. I just keep seeing things, and I'm being like, you know what? What would that be the best for? And if I go like this, I want to see like that machine up there that we just jumped up, how much would that give us? This might be like an important machine up here. Like right here. So that's only iron and coal. So really, that's really not worth anything. I mean, it is, but it's not. It is, but it's not. Okay, so, and then we got a whole bunch of them up here, which I didn't see how I'm even going to get up there unless I just build this machine, climb up on top here, and then see what's up here. There is a 94% iron ore one right there. That's fantastic. So that 94% one could drop down onto that machine right here and give us even more. And if we didn't need, this is a 92, that was an emerald gems in it of 2%. Oh, that's pretty nice though. I just need an emerald gem to put in there, and then that's going to give us even... Oh crap, I didn't turn it off. That's going to give us even more iron. That's going to produce even more plates. Then even more money. Oh, there's a gem. Why is it backed up? No, I need that. Oh god, I need that. I need this. Thank you. There. Now we have it. Now all I got to do is run street pieces here. And we have 2 machines. Look at that. Now we have double the iron capacity. We're just getting kind of backed up over here a little bit. Which is fine. We're making a lot of money though. Anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next episode. Like I said, click the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell too. It'll let you know when I'm uploading videos. And if you're interested in visiting Discord, it's free. There's a link in the description. Come join us over Discord. You'll always know when I upload videos. And so yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.